Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Adam Afifin bin Sani Amril. I am from Group 4 for this alternative assessment. My use case was the use case 13, which is bank withdraw process withdraw bank withdrawal. M002 for my misuse case, which is the withdraw funds fraudulently. And then lastly for my mitigate, UC 014, which is the auto compliance check. So first let's go to the process bank withdrawal. So I'm going to demo you the process bank withdrawal. So first what we need to do is we click on the withdraw funds. And then here it will bring us to the enter the amount page. Here the amount entered is 100 ringgit and the daily transaction limit is 200 ringgit. Then we click continue. Then here they will ask to withdraw to this verified connected account for our confirmation. So we click confirm. Then they will check balance amount and wait for a while, and then it will say sufficient balance. Then we continue, and then here they will perform compliance check, and then once it is successful you click continue. Here they will request for the Maybank gateway and then process the transfer until they are finally successful. So after that we can see that the customer has been notified that the withdrawal has been successful with the transaction ID and then where it has been withdrawn to. So that is for the normal flow. However, for the alternative flow, let's say if you already click on funds but you do not want to withdraw anything, you just click cancel and then it will bring back you to this page. And then to select another account, so you just click on this other bank card and then it will go to this bank card, and then you just click withdraw funds and continue as usual. So for the exception flow, let's say there is a insufficient balance. Let's say there is insufficient balance right over here. After we confirm, they will say that there is insufficient balance. After we click continue, they say to please top up your balance first or make sure your balance is enough. So that is for insufficient balance. Then for the compliance check, we wait. Okay, here they will say compliance check unsuccessful. Then it will flag the transaction. Lastly, the when it fails. Yeah, here. So withdrawal unsuccessful. So that will what happen for this use case 0. Okay, so now we move on to the misuse case, which is the M002, withdraw funds fraudulently. So I'm going to show you the demo for this. Okay, so at first it will just show as normal because we assume that the hacker has already bypassed everything. So what the hacker can do here is they can just click on withdraw the funds. Okay, and then what and then they can put the amount of money that they want to withdraw, then they click on continue. Okay, so as you can see here, they skip the confirmation page where the system asks if the user want to send to the already verified account, but it skipped that part because we assume that not we assume this is to show that the hacker has already bypassed the destination of the withdrawal to their own account. So that is what happened, and then we click continue again, and then until the hacker has successfully withdrawn, and then it will say that withdrawal successful. This will appear on the customer's account, withdrawal successful, and then it says that it is delivered, it is withdrawn to an unknown receiver. So that is what happens when a hacker uses the account. So for the alternative flow, let's say the system managed to detect the hacker, this is what will happen. Same as usual, click this, check balance, and then here when performing the compliance check, the system detect and then they reject the withdrawal. After that, click continue, and it can, and then the customer will be notified that the suspicious activity has been detected, account has been locked and flagged here, and then it will also notify the system administrator. So that is the flow for M002 misuse case. So lastly is the mitigation, which is the UC014 auto compliance check. So I'm going to demo you this prototype. Okay, so at first here the system is going to be receiving a transaction request. So once that happen, okay, they will check amount balance. So this is for the normal flow, and then they will perform compliance check, and then check compliance rules and checking account validity and similarity. Once they have all passed and then it is successful, click on continue, and they will request the gateway as usual. And then here, just like the UC013. So but in this case, I want to show you what will happen if there is a suspicious activity has been detected. So again, continue, checking amount balance, sufficient balance, and then okay, here it says that the withdrawal has been rejected, and then you click continue, and then here it will flag and lock the account and notify the customer, and also notify the system administrator about this activity, about this transaction. So and then lastly, I want to show you what will happen if it exceeds the limit, the customer exceeds the limit of the transaction. So what will happen is that once click continue, it will check balance, and then of course it is sufficient balance, but it has been over the daily limit. So what will happen, it says that the withdrawal has been rejected. This is because they are unable to complete withdrawal. Please make sure that the amount you chose is within the daily transaction limit. So this is to notify that the customer, they cannot exceed the daily limit of the transaction. So that's it for the UC014 mitigation. Okay, so for my reflection, what I learned is that for our early SRS, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is correct our flow. Once I have built the prototype, the high fidelity prototype, I realized that to realize the flow, there are something missing and something ambiguous. So therefore, building this high fidelity prototype is very important so that you can correct your normal flow to ensure that the flow is correct without any ambiguity. So that is all for me. Thank you.